And hello class, and we are into Module 2, Week 2 of our Microeconomics course. This is your Professor Javier Black. Wow, we really truly indeed had an experience and an adventure with Module 1. First of all, first and foremost, I just want to talk about briefly what we're going to discuss within the Module 2 content. We're going to talk about demand and supply. We're going to talk about how to plot those, as examples are already given within the course content, but this is related to quantity demanded. So you have a product in terms of it being demanded by quantity, and what you're going to do with the activities with the assignments this week is that you're going to relate plotting supply and demand curves related to quantity demanded of products, but then also you're going to break down marginal units. So when you think about marginal units, you think about quantity, you think about the volume and the number of units that are going to be distributed that are actually demanded by the consumer. So that's going to be really the foundation of Module 2 in terms of the assignments that are going to be due this week and also the quizzes and the tests. But I kind of want to do some cleaning up here. First of all, I do want to apologize with the integration issues. And as you noticed right at the beginning of last week with Module 1, we did experience integration issues regarding the Connect activities and course content. So, as I explained, you're going to have an assignment. When we talk about your main assignments that are due on Sunday nights at midnight, you have a Canvas-based assignment that's going to be due, and these are main assignments, but you're also going to have a Connect assignment that's due as well. So two main assignments are going to be submitted and due every Sunday night to conclude each module. And I want to apologize because with the integration process, what happened was that McGraw-Hill actually changed integrations that was effective at the start of this semester. So what occurred in the copying and the transfer and the pasting of the course from the prior semester to this current semester was that a lot of the 2023 content transferred over, and that should not have been the case. Now, I had actually created new content as a result of that integration issue and problem, reflecting on this semester with all the activities and assessments. It happened to be, though, along the way with the process here, that in the assignment, well, not in the assignments section, but in the grading section, viewable by the students, is that some of you are still able to see the 2023 content. And that is something that I'm going to get resolved hopefully at the beginning of the week by contacting tech support. But I want to reassure the class, do not be distracted by any 2023 links that still will remain. Hopefully I can find a way to get those out of there. I've been working diligently to try to resolve that, as all of the old links to the fall 2023 material was deleted. And I took care of that before the start of the course last week for Module 1. Well, it happens to be that by logging directly into McGraw-Hill into the website and accessing both sections, that some of that content relating to the assignments still remains. Again, I want to reassure the class, do not be confused, do not get thrown off by that. As what happened was with some of the activities and assessments, duplicates were actually created. And so your instructor has been deleting duplicates starting at the beginning of last week. It had to be from Monday to Wednesday, and it seems like finally on Wednesday evening, things got more clarified regarding that matter. So again, my earnest apologies. I want to let you know that your instructor is definitely on top of things when it comes to any lingering technical issues. I am here to ensure everybody for a smooth transition and a smooth learning process while you are actually taking this course. The next question, another student did raise this up, and I want to clarify this for any other students, all right, that may raise this question, and you may actually message me in the Canvas system. So by you looking at this video, hopefully this will all be clarified, okay? I teach two different sections of this course. The same course, but I teach two different sections, meaning two different courses. So what's relative to one course section actually applies to the next. So the course content, to summarize everything, is identical. All right, the modules, the way that they're set up, the assignments and everything. So that's why the video, my introduction and instruction videos that I actually do upload for the week are identical, because it's the same video for both sections, but it just happens to be, of course, two different courses. Okay, so I hope we got that resolved. All right, now I want to talk about a few other things within this video when it comes to the due dates of assignments. Again, Module 1 appeared to be cluttered, and then the reason why is because with that first module, that is the introduction week. All right, so there are various tasks. There's a plethora of tasks that are given to the students to complete. It's all pre-start work and pre-start activities so that you will gain an understanding and knowledge of how the course is laid out here in the learning management system, but then also the rules and the instructions that actually do provide it, or that are actually within the course. To answer another question, okay, is Zoom required? Now, what I did before this course started was that there was blurbs in the learning management system as well as the syllabus that was referencing that Zoom meetings 101 were required with me. That's not the case. They're not required. This is an asynchronous course, meaning, okay, that it's 100% online. The Zoom meetings, however, all right, and I will be making another announcement again this week by Tuesday, reminding everyone of my Zoom meetings that are going to be this Thursday and Friday. You can take the liberty at your convenience to log in those Zoom meetings. If you have any questions or concerns, I'll be sitting in the meeting room waiting to engage with students. And that's going to be on Thursday from 4 to 5 p.m. And for this week only, for Friday, the date is going to change. I will probably, and I'll post this in the announcements, the Zoom meeting will probably be late Saturday morning. Okay, hopefully Saturdays everybody's getting settled. You know, for those that are working throughout the course of the week, Saturday's a day off for you. But tentatively, what I'm thinking about, and I will verify this and confirm this on Tuesday, is that the Saturday meeting for this week will be actually be from 11 a.m. to noon. I will be available at that time. So I will again put that in writing and make an announcement here in the Canvas system regarding that due date. Okay, let's get back here to the due dates. Now, I want everybody to pay attention here. I'm going to highlight this. Look at that date at the bottom, the way that I've set up. This verifies the due date. For example, your Module 2 pre-quiz that you're going to engage in, that's going to be due Friday at midnight. Friday's June the 21st. Now, this consumer choice and demand video, you can watch this as needed to help you as a tutorial. So I want to let you know that that's not mandatory, okay, but that is a tutorial that I've provided and left here within the course section itself for you to gain assistance or to help you as a tutorial while you're actually completing the assignments. Some important dates to remember coming up, okay? Friday night, I want everyone to complete the written discussion post for Module 2. All right, the due date, as I have it highlighted there, is June 21st. Now, your main assignments for the week. Remember what I mentioned a little bit earlier regarding there's one written Canvas assignment that's due. That's going to be due Sunday night. And then there's one Connect assignment that's going to be due. That's also going to be due on Sunday night, as well as all post-tests, which is going to be wrapping up and concluding the module. That's going to also be due on Sunday night. So some very important dates to remember. The post-test, along with the Connect assignment for Consumer's Choice, as well as the written assignment, all of those are going to be due on Sunday night. So again, you see the points are assigned there? Look at that due date in that lower left-hand corner, and that's going to verify everything that you need to know regarding the due dates. Okay, so what are we going to talk about this week? Again, we're going to talk about supply and demand. All right, so as tutorials have already been included in this, okay, some things to remember regarding supply and demand. Now, when you plot, remember something, okay, regarding the curves. All right, the supply curve is always going to go upward. The demand curve is going to always go downward towards the dirt when you're actually plotting your charts. Okay, so get to understand that, okay, how you plot the different curves for supply and demand, but then also get to understand the laws as well as the shifts. And then what are the shifters, what are the contingencies and the trends that was actually cause supply and demand curves to shift, whether it be that upward curve for supply or that downward curve for demand. So this is a very good list right here. And this is all again related to quantity demanded of products. All right, so we have to understand the direct relationship between price as well as quantity. All right, as well as the demand, okay, which is the inverse or indirect relationship between the price and the quantity. Do you think that COVID had an effect with this? Absolutely it did. It sure did. Because with the shortage, and we're going to get into scarcity later on in the course, the scarcity of products and goods, that's actually something that we had to encounter. And that was going back to March of 2020. Remember the supply shortage and scarcity of toilet paper and paper towels as a result of the COVID pandemic, that was actually introduced to us. All right, so look at these tutorials. All right, regarding supply and demand, this will help you with the assignments when it comes to actually plotting. Take your time, all right, and practice with this. Okay, one more thing before I wrap this up, okay, I need to talk about my grading strategies, and I need to really include this in the video. So how do I grade? You're wondering, for the assignments that are not automatically graded, there is an auto grader that is assigned to all the Connect assignments. When it comes to the written Canvas assignments and some of the other activities not related to Connect, I have to go in and manually grade those. If you upload a file, for example, to an assignment, your instructor has to go in and grade that. So my grading days for the prior week, everybody, are Mondays through Wednesdays. So for the Module 1 content, everything that's due as I'm recording this video right now on a Sunday evening, and it's being uploaded into the course content. For the Module 1 assignments, I will be grading those starting tomorrow up until Wednesday. So by Wednesday night, all grades will be updated for the prior week. Now here's another question. I'm thinking about questions, okay? My perception is on with this regarding things that you may ask me. Professor Black, will you grade ahead if I work ahead? Because what's going to happen here is that the new modules are going to open up every Thursday now, not every Sunday. So Module 3 will be available for everybody to go in and begin to engage on this Thursday, and then so on and so on. So I'm going to be opening up the modules a little early every Thursday for you all to go in and engage and begin to complete the work. I will not grade work for the following module, only for the current module. So for example, Module 1, you're wrapping that up tonight. That will be graded between Monday and Wednesday. However, if you complete Module 2 right now in terms of assignments, that will not get graded until next week. So I wanted to inform everybody of that. Okay, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good Sunday evening. And I hope that everyone, okay, has, had a relaxful weekend, I should say. And hopefully that you'll have a productive week as we go into Monday. Okay, everyone, I will be talking to you once again. I will be following up on Tuesday to verify my Zoom meeting hours that are going to happen later on this week. Take care, everyone. Talk to you soon.